Real speech, baby.
They will never take me alive. Nah, it's not okay. It's not okay.
This music's my therapist. I'm just asking to get some help. The microphone booth is where I'm just rapping against myself. These hating characters, terrorists, hazardous to my health. So I move like a handyman with the hammer against my belt. My angel sit on my shoulder. I used to pour the liquor mixed with the soda. Then I roll around with more sticks than Toyotas with manual engines like transmission slipping. It's over. So me getting sober saved you and your clique a trick to Jehovah. That wicked shit still in my heart like a killer that chill in the dark. Willing to start changing. The music heal me. I did it with art. Now I'm addicted to the feeling of ripping the instrumental apart. Still I be feeling I'm mentally scarred. So I let go and I give it to God, right? I'm hard. You niggas lost and confused. You see me winning, but you don't know how often I lose. Like some phony Jordans, you don't wanna walk in my shoes. And I know the devil trying to speak, but I ain't talking to dude. Big move.
I know the devil trying to take my soul. You follow everywhere I go. Oh no, it's not okay. It's not okay. Everywhere we ride, keep that angel on my side. They will never take me alive. Nah, it's not okay. It's not okay.
Dear Father, my ops plot many attempts like the finishing rep. Please give me the strength that it made me really wanna sick 'em. Ha, sick 'em. Then I'ma put my kibosh on the entourage with them. I couldn't be labeled a victim, I am a victor. The devil been stalking since then like it was flipped corn. The wrist been tempting during the discourse. Listen, gotta repent sins. Let me vent, Lord. I give help, live well, I'm level-headed, but tip scales and inhale the devil's lettuce. I'm withheld, but did fail to hell a fetish for them pigtails and big swell develop breasts. You ain't boasting, you joshing. You ain't dope, you suboxing. You ain't a goat, you a ghost to a goblin. The angel with me close, cause the vultures is watching. Pray I come with an alternate view. You don't want me targeting you. Like some phony Jordans, you don't wanna walk in my shoes. And I know the devil trying to speak, but I ain't talking to dude. Big move.
I know the devil trying to take my soul. You follow everywhere I go. Oh no, it's not okay. It's not okay. Everywhere we ride, keep that angel on my side. They will never take me alive. Nah, it's not okay. It's not okay.
I can't lose, champion mindset. Champion mindset, I can't lose. They coming at me hard, it's time to operate. Let the games begin, I'm gonna dominate. Earthquake, I'm a freight train, feel no pain. It's just another day, it's just another day. I was born in the flames, working is all I do is win. All I do is win. They ain't want what I got, but they can't have it. Is all I do is win, and all I do is win. I got the champion mindset. I can't lose. Champion mindset. I got the champion mindset. I can't lose. Champion mindset. Climbing to the top, to the top, to the top, to the top. All I do is win. And to the top, to the top. All I do is win. And to the top, to the top. All I do is win. And to the top, to the top. All I do is win. I got that gold in me now. I got that gold in me, one shot, one shot. I got that gold in me now. I got that gold in me, one shot. All I got, coming in hot, light 'em up, got 'em on they back. Wolf pack, full attack, they will never last. They will never last. They will never last.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for clicking that play button, and thank you for watching live. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Today we have a very special guest. We have Hatch Wiseguy coming in, and without further ado, let's bring him in. So we gotta get rid of the overlay. There we go.
Yo,
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's good, my guy? How you feeling?
All right. MC from Detroit. You have a new album out, just came out, called Dirt and Diamonds. And we talked
Yes,
about this a
sir.
couple
Yes,
years
sir.
back, and it just released. So go ahead and tell the
Yeah,
people
man,
about
it's
your new
been a-
album.
It's been a long time coming, man. I'm so happy that I didn't rush to put it out, like my initial plan. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's been a long time coming. I've been getting great feedback. You know what I mean? I pulled a lot of strings to make all the stars align, get the big guest features, the big you know what I'm saying, the videos, just everything all organized before I pulled the trigger. You know what I mean? Be real strategic. So it's been paying off in a big way, man. So I appreciate you having me on the show.
Yeah, not a problem. I had to have you back. As soon as I saw the album release, I'm like, I gotta get him back.
Yeah, man.
So
Perfect time.
but yep. But yeah, you got a bunch of features on this album. Like you have Bizarre from D12, Astray, King Crooks.
Yeah.
Like are you like in close with all these people before you
Yeah,
started,
I mean
you
these
started,
are all
making the
people
album?
these are all people I know personally. 38 Special also was on the album Paradigm, Marv One. You know what I mean? So pretty heavy list of features, you know what I mean? And I was real intentional about trying to form a sound and kind of surround myself in certain company to really bring this whole thing to life. You know what I mean? I had a vision for it. So, you know, it was like at last minute, I'm like, well, let me take this song off and add this song. Let me, let's add guitars to this song last minute. So there's a lot of that going on, just really trying to fine tune it. But, it's just problem with being a perfectionist. You keep doing that, you're going to never put it out, and it was already long overdue. So I'm like, I think it's ready. We cooked it up, man. And it's been getting a great response, man. I can't be mad at it.
Right. Yeah, it's a great album. Like
Thank
I said off the camera, it's a great album. So it is on Spotify and Apple Music. So everybody go download that right now.
Yes, and if you hit me on
after the show,
hit me up on I don't mean to cut you off. Hit me up online too if you want a hard copy. I got hard copies. They just came back in, second shipment. So doing it big, man. Make sure you come get one of those if you're interested.
Yeah. I think last time we were talking, you were talking about having your album on vinyl too. Do you have it on vinyl yet or no?
So we plan on doing vinyls. That's not here yet, but they're coming.
Okay.
So we're doing the CDs first. Let that breathe for a minute, and then all the real heads who want a vinyl and things like that and want to support. We're going to put something a little more special together for the vinyl. At least that's the plan, so
Okay.
be on the lookout for that for sure.
Yeah. A lot of artists going vinyl nowadays. It's coming back.
Bro, and not only is it coming back, man, it's, they said vinyls have been outselling CDs the last few years, which doesn't really surprise me because people who take music serious, they want that vinyl. They want the real art piece. Maybe it comes with the big booklet and the photos or whatever the case. Some people are buying even CDs and cassettes now, but definitely vinyl just for the sake of like being a collector, you know what I mean? Or having this item. It's almost like an art piece, there's a lot of different things, and people really just want to support. Some people don't have a CD player or a record player, but they want to support. They want to put a couple dollars in your pocket and say, hey, I fuck with the movement, and we're gonna rep you. Maybe we'll put you on a CD player. Maybe we'll just have it as decoration, whatever the case. So I appreciate everybody doing that, man. And I think the underground is starting to take charge a little bit more. If you notice, the mainstream industry for hip hop at least is kind of on its way down. And we're thriving in the underground because we have real fans who appreciate real art that will spend real money to really support. You know what I mean? So definitely trying to build in that direction.
Yeah. He's definitely, he's I think the SoundCloud era kind of started, kicked it all off. It's just pretty much everyone just Spotify, come stream it. Just stream it. You don't need a record deal anymore. Come stream it.
Most of us aren't even looking for one, man, to be honest with you. That's another conversation, but I think this indie route, if you do it right and you know how to build community and things like that, it can be very lucrative. I was lucky enough when I shot the music video with 38 Special, we were chopping it up in between scenes, and he was just putting me on game about how to really build that community for yourself. Because I watched this guy come to Detroit, and his merch was $100 hoodies, and he sold out of them. You know what I mean? And it's just that's real fans doing. You know what I mean? It's different. It's different,
right?
Where you might have somebody on the radio right now, but they can't even pack the house, let alone sell merch. So it's like this real smoke and mirrors kind of thing. There's two sides of the tracks, and I think us over here, we found our way. And I'm still new as far as I guess kind of being in that world because I haven't dropped the album in so long. But I've been able to build some community and just thriving to grow, really.
Right. Yeah, I think the radio is pretty much. Does anybody even listen to the radio anymore?
It depends. Yes and no. I think XM is probably more popular. So yeah, like Sirius satellite radio more than FM, I think, because people can get a wider spectrum of what they listen to. FM's being pushed by whatever label dropped off whatever bag for whatever song. And you're going to hear that 9,000 times a day versus XM is like, man, I can hear, something from 1992 on XM that, so it's like, it's a little more diverse, I think.
Yeah. Speaking of XM, we just came in that you were on Shady 4-5 not too long ago, correct?
Yeah, man. That was just that video just dropped a couple of days ago. So that was great, man. Shout out DJ Eclipse and DJ Riz. I was lucky enough to get invited up there, man. That shit was super dope, man, especially for the album rollout and things like that. And I kind of shine in the cypher / freestyle platform type of thing. So, me being able to rap and do my thing is always dope, man. It feels like I'm earning another stripe almost in the rap game. And I know a lot of my supporters look forward to me putting down some punchlines and shit like that. So it was really dope, man. And I love New York, man. Anytime I get to go to New York, it's always a great time.
Yeah, so I haven't been there, but I'll go there when eventually.
Oh, you gotta go, man. You gotta go. It's like, especially being a hip hop head too. There's so much culture and so many murals of, I've seen the Big L mural and the Biggie murals and MF Doom and all types of shit. So it's real dope if you're into the hip hop culture for sure.
Right. I had a comedian probably last probably about a year ago maybe, and he's from Brooklyn. His name's Gaster Amante. He was on that on Comedy Central and shit like that too.
Okay.
And he was like, you got to come out to Brooklyn, dude. You got to come out to Brooklyn. He goes, you can go downstairs in my apartment and hit up this store, and you get the best cheese burrito or whatever the fuck.
Oh, you're talking about chopped cheese? Chopped cheese. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I indulge heavily when I'm out there, man. It's funny because I'm from out of town, I love the bodega food. I don't know, New Yorkers might be sick of it, but I love getting the bodega food, man, and the chopped cheese is like a must because we ain't got that like that out here. So, you gotta soak up the culture when you go.
Yeah, we got our bodegas down here, but you'll be lucky if you get a slice of pizza or something. That's pretty much all you're gonna get.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. I mean, the bodega down there is like a whole ass market with a whole ass restaurant in it. Like, they're making smoothies and shit. It's pretty legit, man. Oh man, but yeah, man, New York was the shit. I love going. Shout out to all my Brooklyn fam out there, man. And it was a blessing, bro. Those are the type of things that you look forward to in the game. Just making those visits to those shows and things like that. It ain't like we get paid for it. It's more for just building blocks. You know what I mean? Building blocks for the brand and for the marketing and whatnot.
You gotta lay that bricks. You gotta lay those bricks.
Yeah, man.
It's like Will Smith said, you gotta lay those bricks perfectly.
For real, man. But 3 little
Yeah,
piggies.
before he slapped Chris, right? But yeah, did you get was De La Soul in the studio while you were freestyling too?
Bro, man, that was crazy. Yeah, bro. So we're just chilling,
Pop
like
right up.
we're in between like interview pieces, they're playing music, and in comes in De La Soul. At first I didn't realize who it was because they came in just regular, you know what I mean? They got beanies on and shit. So I see them, they're dapping some people up, and I'm looking, I'm like, oh, I don't know, somebody's in here. And when they had walked up to me, I'm like, oh shit. So it was a pleasure, you know what I'm saying? Like it's weird to be surprised in that type of regard. Like you almost take a double take and you're like, oh shit, this is like hip hop icons right here. Like that's crazy, and they showed a lot of love, and it was just dope, man. Like just the unexpected things. That's why I love New York, man. It's like shit like that just can happen. You might just be somewhere and like I ran into some people last time I was in New York that I did not expect to see, hip hop legends and shit like that. So it's just different, man. In Detroit, you don't have those type of opportunities. You go to LA, you might see Shaq at the mall or some shit like that. Like, we don't have like major celebrities that you're just gonna run into, or you know what I mean? If we do, it's limited, so it's dope, man. It's like Disney World for hip hop heads, man, going out to New York and shit, man. If you know where to be at, you know where it's going down, so I love going out there.
Like I ran into like a couple of stars, like NBA players, really, because I'm from Saginaw, and I was working at the Applebee's in State Street, and I was just out just mingling with the bartender, just bullshit and not really doing my job, but just like bullshitting with the bartender, and this big tall dude walks, a white guy walks in, comes in, he like stands almost like right next to me, he's like 2 people down, and I look over and it's fucking Bill Lambier. And I'm like, holy shit, do you know who you are? It's like, damn.
You know who you are for real.
Yep.
That's dope, man. Yeah.
Yep. And I played basketball against Jason Richardson.
Nice.
And I didn't even know it was him until someone said, like, hey, that's Jason Richardson. I was like, no wonder, he's so damn tall. He can just jump right over me.
Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, man. It's cool, man. Life is crazy like that. You just never know. Right place, right time.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'll tell you a cool story before you move on. I'll tell you a cool story real quick about that. So in my freestyle, I did this punchline about the rap group MOP. And one of the members of MOP, Lil Fame, I just so happened to run into him the very next night out in New York, which is like insane. I've never been around them my whole life. The one time I publicly speak on them, I run into the guy the next day. So that just like bugged me out. I'm like, I almost wanted to tell him like, dog, I just had a punchline about you last night, but I ain't take it there, but it was cool to chop it up. Right. We got some mutual friends and shit. So, I was able to just kick it with him for a quick minute and, saying we grabbed some pictures and shit like that. But yeah, man, life is just crazy like that. I feel like I manifested that. Just, you know what I mean?
Right. It's kind of weird. You're just like talking about it, and all of a sudden he appears the next day. You're like, holy shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Spoke that into existence.
For real, man. I need to start doing that some more.
That's dope. Yeah. But you grew up in Detroit, correct?
Yeah, I mainly like just outside the city, you know what I'm saying? But but yeah, I've been all over, like Warren, Roseville, East Point, all that type of shit. Throughout my life, I've moved so many times, bro. I've lived in Detroit, I've lived in anything in that vicinity, pretty much. Ferndale, that's why I couldn't think of the name. Ferndale, Royal Oak. I've moved a lot in my life, you know, and I lived in West Palm for a couple years. So I've been all over the place, you know what I mean? But I would probably say I'm more from Warren, because a lot of my life I was in different places in Warren, you know what I'm saying, just outside of Detroit. But you know, as far as the rap game's concerned, I'm a Detroit MC, you know what I mean? I got all my stripes and shit in the city. That's where I paid my dues and, you know, made my name and things like that. So I always rep Detroit, you know, because that's our shit, you know what I mean? But I
Right.
know
Now,
people in Detroit. Was that?
oh no, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say. I know people get particular about that. Like, oh, you really from 3 blocks away, man. You know what I'm saying? So let me just give you the official on that. But yeah, no, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my stomping grounds right there.
Right, right. Yeah, it's like Eminem back when he was like distant ICP. It's like claim Detroit when y'all live 20 miles away.
You see what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
people really get into that. You know, don't ask me why.
Yep.
You know, but yeah, that's the deal with that.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's what's it like growing up down there? Like I grew up in like the country. Like there was nobody around me until I moved to Saginaw. There was a complete different
Man,
atmosphere.
my story's vast, bro, because I've been in so many different pockets of really just my surroundings. You know, like there's parts of my life where I'm kicking it with millionaires and shit, and there's parts of my life where me and everybody around me's broke as hell. There's parts where and everything in between, you know what I mean? So it's kind
Mhm.
of funny, man. I had like throughout my life, I've just had these significant ups and downs, and I've had this broad contrast that's given me so much perspective. You know what I mean? So, you know, as far as growing up in these areas, man, I've kind of got to see it all, which is super fucking dope. Um, but as far as like hip hop growing up around there, I definitely was starting out with battle rap. You know what I mean? That was our shit. I don't know if that's just culture in Detroit or the sign of the times or whatever, but it was a lot of battle rap. It was a lot of me versus you type of shit. And
Mhm.
I got really good at it, man. I got really good at it, and I was flaming all the rappers in my school. And you know, once we were old enough to go to the bar, it was happening. I used to go to so if you hear like Eminem's story, he used to go to the hip hop shop, and that's how they battle.
Uh-huh.
That was before my time. There was no hip hop shop wasn't active when I was coming up. We used to go to a place called the Music Exchange, which was on, I believe, like 6 Mile and Evergreen. I think it's Evergreen or Greenfield, one of the two. And you know, I'm the only white boy down there battling everybody, and I'm sweeping everybody. Like 7 Mile to Belle Isle, if you know what that is, that was like a well, you're not from Detroit, so you don't know. That was like a
No.
little local television channel that only you got in a certain area. And they came and filmed, and I won this whole battle tournament, and it was like on repeat, you know, on TV and shit like that. So this is me building my foundation back in the day from battling. And you know, I went on to do 106 in Park and become the battle champion on there. So as far as like hip hop growing up around here, man, it was very much battle. Like right now, kids ain't really battling. If they're a teenager or whatever trying to rap, they're not battling each other. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make
Yeah.
lit songs and catchy melodies and shit, which I mean, whatever, to each his own, I guess. But we came up off of MC, and that was what it was like for me. You know what I mean? Like the bars always mattered. So I was really developing, you know, sharpening my sword, so to speak, um, just based on trying to get crowd reactions and trying to just dominate lyrically, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So we had a lot of that. We had a lot of venues back in the day. You could go catch battles and beat battles and 16 bar competitions all over the place. We used to have a Tuesday night spot, a Wednesday night spot, and a Thursday night spot, and then there was something on the weekend every week for hip hop. Every
Damn.
week. You do not see that nowhere anymore in Detroit. That shit is, you know, for a multitude of reasons. One is because there's not as many venues. A lot of shit shut down.
Mhm.
Two, a lot of these venues are hating on hip hop now, so they won't let hip hop be showcased in their establishment for whatever reason. And you know, a number of other politics and things like that. So it's tough now. And now a lot of these venues want you to to rent it out and pay money, you know what I'm saying, to bring people there. Where we used to be like, yo, we got 500 friends that'll come every Wednesday. They're going to smack the bar out. We might charge $5 at the door, and we keep that. You get the bar. And it worked for, you know what I mean? It worked forever. But I don't know, man. The scene has changed, bro. The scene has changed a lot in that regard. It's a lot of, I think the internet too, man. A lot of people trying to go viral now. They're not trying to impress 500 people. They're trying to get 5 million people, you know, but I think hitting the pavement is important. I think a lot of people lack that. That's, you know, because you get in the rap game, going viral is one thing, but you need to be able to sell tickets and t-shirts and CDs and vinyls and shit. And if you don't got that real connection with the audience, I don't care how many millions of views you got. I can make more with less. Right. You know what I mean? It's two different things, man. But yeah, so as far as, you know, the contrast between then and now, the scene here has changed a lot. You know what I mean? It's definitely not like it used to be.
Yeah, it used to like just go out and you can just join a cipher,
bro,
like anywhere nowadays. But nowadays it's not like that.
And half these kids can't even rap unless they got an auto-tune plug-in to use. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't even trying to write them type of rap. So it's coming back though, because you can see all those guys are dying out and canceling tours and every other thing. And you know, meanwhile, the underground heads are selling out of their vinyls in a day and shit like that and making a grip with no labels and shit to break off. You know what I mean? So different game, man. It's a different game, and they're staying true to the craft. So I respect it, man. That's kind of the lane I dipped off into. You know, I used to make a lot of commercial music because I had a management team that was involved with the radio station. So I was making a lot of commercial shit, and now I'm on the radio more than I ever was, and I'm not even making radio type of songs. You know, right. So it's like the whole shit is completely 180. It's crazy now.
Yeah, it's like you don't even, like I said before, you don't even need a label anymore. Like back when NWA first started, you needed a label. You needed a person to get you inside, indoors, and all that. But nowadays, it's just like, give me your Spotify account. Give me your link to your Spotify. You're like, okay, boom. It's right different there.
See, the hustle is different too. Like, see, I was rapping early enough to still have been selling CDs and shit when everybody still had CD players and they were in all the cars and shit. And the hustle was so different because you could go up to somebody that never heard you rap, never seen you a day in their life, and slick talk them into buying your CD for $5 or $10 cash. They never even heard it. They never even heard it. They may never even press play, and you still got that 5-10 secured in 1 second. You know what I mean? To make $10 off streams, it takes hella people, you know what I mean, bumping that shit multiple times type of, you know what I mean? So it's a different, it's like, and they got to listen to it, where these people just bought the CD, they might not listen. So the hustle was different, you know, and people were coming to shows more. Is just different, man. The new generation just, I feel like they're missing the hustle of it. Everybody wants to be famous. It's just, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just a different game now. It's just a different game now. You know what I mean? Right. So I'm sticking to some of the traditional tactics for the sake of business. You know what I mean? Because the labels don't want you to know how much money you can make with 5,000 to 30,000 fans only. You don't need millions. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I mean, you do the math. 2,000 people spend $50 a year. You're doing all right, just off of that, off of 2,000. So, you know what I mean? I'm a businessman too, you know, not just an artist.
Right, exactly. And that's to get back to your point. Like all this, like the younger generation, they just they want that one click that's going to get them trending and all that shit. And they don't understand that you got to lay the groundwork first.
And that's all they know, man. It's like even the days of being a celebrity's dying. You got to think like Kai Cenat, who's a streamer, is getting more people watching him than like the last big movie that was out with hit actors and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the awe and the starstruck shit is for celebrities isn't what it used to be. Like nobody's out here when Michael Jackson was the biggest star ever, motherfuckers were fainting on sight. Ugh, the sight of this guy. Who's been fainting over? People ain't fainting over Drake and Kendrick right now. And I'm not trying to diss. I'm just saying it's not because they ain't great. It's just a different world. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we may see you so often on social media, it ain't even as special to us. It's like a lot of things have been lost due to the advancements of technology and the changes of the industry. You know, so it's really, you gotta be real particular how you craft your brand, your marketing, your image, whatever you want to call it, man. It's, you know, and I'm still learning as I go as well. You know, it's like, is it smarter to be the clickbait guy online, or is it better to keep your integrity and try to hit this other market with the vinyls? Or maybe is it good to do both? I've been experimenting. I've done a little bit of everything, you know what I mean? And I think I'm slowly fine tuning it and whittling it down to like my specific lane and strategy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's if things are ever changing, man. I'm trying to make money and I'm trying to make waves and I'm trying to do all the right shit, but it's a crazy time in music and technology right now.
Yeah. And you never know what's going to come back. Like we were just talking about, like you never know when CDs are going to come back. So you might as well make them and stay push them. You know,
Dog, I can't believe people are selling cassettes. That blew my mind. Yeah. Cassettes, vinyl, sure. CD, sure. But cassettes, like that's strictly got to be a collector's item at that point. Yeah. Because you know what I mean? But like the fact that people are willing to drop, I don't even know what people are selling cassettes for. I should look into that. I haven't even looked into that. But like, what is someone willing to drop on a cassette that they can't bump? Just to be like, yo, I got the cassette because I'm a real hip hop. Like, that's dope. Like, that's what artists like us need, man. And shout out to all the supporters, man, who are, whether you're supporting me or some other artists like me, man, because I think like we've built this ecosystem that's keeping this shit alive. And it's so fucking dope because against all odds, the industry, they tried to create ageism in hip hop. They tried to completely shit on conscious rap and everything like that. And we still thrive and we still have our own little world that thrives. You know what I mean? That's just dope as fuck. And I'm happy as hell to be a part of it.
Yeah, we got a comment coming in real quick. I wanted to touch base on this. Them AI videos and songs are making things feel weird. Not sure what's going on, what's going to be next in the next wave. That's true. Because in China, like all their top 5 hits in China, like 3 or 4 of them are AI.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen that. And it's you know, it's inevitable. You won't really see me bumping no AI shit, like pretty much no matter what it is. Just one, I'm a man of principle, so I'm not going to do that off principle. But 2, I'm just not interested. I'm just not interested. I understand like the novelty shit where they're like, oh, it's Tupac singing a Biggie song. And it was kind of mind blowing when it first came out and you're kind of intrigued, but it's like a toy to me to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I take the shit serious, man. It's art. It's human creation. It's stories. I don't think it'll get too far because I think we're going to crave that human connection. And I think the more popular AI gets, we'll almost value the human shit more because it's more rare or it's more real compared to everything else out or whatever the case. And I think live shows, people love live shows. That's not going out of style. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So I think people want to support someone they relate to, things like that, or someone they identify with. So the more I think about it as time goes on, I think we're going to be all right, but there's going to be some bullshit, you know, but I have seen some cool shit about AI, like Beanie Siegel, if you're familiar, legendary hip hop artist. He has some health issues and he only got one lung and he lost his signature voice and he's kind of like this now. And, you know, he can't really talk. Right. He's still trying to rap, but it don't hit the same because it ain't his voice that we love. So he rapped all his shit and then had AI give it his original voice.
Okay.
And like shit like that, I fuck with. Like, okay, that's a tool you're using to, you know what I mean, for a different type of reason. You know, when you got AI writing whole songs and shit, that's kind of trash to me, you know. And there's a fine line because people say, well, what about technology? Auto-tune, that was the first fake shit, or synthesizers was the fake shit, or the, you know, and it's replacing real horns and real. So it's like, you know, there's levels to it. But I think it'll end up being somewhat of a norm. We'll use it to some degree to help us. But I think we have to keep the human element no matter what. And I don't see it. I don't see it fully taken over. I just don't. Somebody's going to want
you don't get the emotion.
As long as I'm alive, I'm going to be wanting that real shit. I'll tell you that. You know, there's going to be a market.
Yeah, it's like,
for it.
You don't get the emotion from an AI song.
Yeah, right.
You don't get the emotion from the artist. Like if you actually feel music, like you can listen to a song and it'll make you tear up, or it'll make you rage, or make you angry, you know, and make you think about life choices.
Yeah.
But with an AI song, I don't think you can do that because you don't know the artist. You're not in touch with the computer.
Yeah, and it's just like I've heard some amazing shit though. Don't get me wrong. I've heard some amazing like AI orchestrated shit, but you know, that you're like, damn, like it's figured that out. Like that's kind of crazy. But I don't know. I just think human beings want the real thing at the end of the day. I don't care if they made you know, this is a funny comparison. If they made all these human-like sex robots, if they were free and they gave them to everybody, I still think people would value the real shit more no matter what. You know what I mean? It's just like, so no matter what you make it, whatever pleasure or whatever thing you're into, it's just never going to be the same until it's that real shit. It's just not. Right, you know, even when you see CGI in movies, it kind of fucks the movie up. You're like, you know, you're like, yeah, Spider-Man is a cartoon for 7 seconds and then it's back to this guy. Like, that's kind of whack, you know?
Yep. Yeah. The CGI in the movies are kind of getting played out too. No one's going to the theaters no more.
That's what I'm saying, bro, because everybody's
streaming. I can stream it here. Why would I want to go to a theater?
People, you know, it's I don't know. It's just, it's different now, man. We got too much media at our fingers, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We need to go back to the 90s when it was all good. Go outside, play with your friend.
But what's funny is I think we're realizing it too, because if you notice, all the 90s and early 2000s shit is coming back, from the fashion to the fact that real hip hop started to thrive, to the fact that all the songs that they're making are like remakes of that shit, or the movies are reboots of 90s shit. You know, it's like, I think you guys realized, like, this is where it's at.
Right,
you know?
right. Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, yeah, we did it. We are like halfway through the show already, so we're gonna get into another video.
Let's get it, man.
This is prolific.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to say about this before you get into it? Or?
Man, shout out to my boy Foulmouth, man. This was the first song I did for the album. This song birthed the rest of the fucking album. Because of this song, I was like, you know what? I'm going to switch my style up. We're going to just focus on what I do best, lyrical shit, boom bap. So this song's real special. This was like a landmark type of shit for me. So shout out to Foulmouth. Shout out to DJ Los, the legend, for scratching the hook too, man. This is a gem right here.
Hell yeah. Turn your volumes up, everybody. It's that time. Here's Wiseguy with Prolific. Enjoy.
This is all I do.
I treat her Pocahontas like I'm pompous as fuck. I'm the type to fuck a bad bitch confidence up. Yeah, you do the most, but you ain't accomplished enough. I'm getting head in the sand like an ostrich and such. What? You think that I shot guys, how my stock rise? Small with my time, clockwise. You plot lies, you ain't got ties. Your men are rat, handicaps like hot fries. Too clever, somebody tell me who better. Damn, I must have not have got the newsletter. Smooth fella, suit teller, then my new era. Make your boot spreader, 2 legs like it's Nutella. Go pin it, I always pose with it, just to rub your nose in it like you Eskimo kissed it. Don't care what you heard from no critics, so Riddick, bro, hit the goals, bitch, I'm prolific.
Don't trip, it's the gifted, prolific one.
Prolific.
Don't trip, it's the gifted, prolific one.
You ain't even in my class.
Don't trip, it's the gifted, prolific one.
Listen, this is an upstaging of sorts. Feel your buzz fading, it's frustrating, of course. Enforce every single intricate syllable chiseled to fit in the script just to depict you this visual. I deserve me a mausoleum and throne. I need an apology till it's property of my own. You talk shit from the privacy of your home. You feel like Apollo Creed from behind the screen of your phone. A raw cone to my jawbone. I stay on the grass like a lawn gnome. We all blown like a trombone. My neck shine like it did time for Sean Combs. See, I'm labeled as the Don Dada, more than amazing. Your label is a non-profit organization. Like, oh, Mr. Cole, this is no limit. So pick and roll with it, yo, bitch, I'm prolific.
Don't trip, it's the gifted, prolific one.
Prolific.
Don't trip, it's the gifted, prolific one.
You ain't even in my class.
Don't trip, it's the gifted, prolific one. Don't trip, it's the gifted, prolific one.
You ain't even in my class.
I don't know what kind of man this guy is, but he's tremendously talented.
Let's go. Prolific.
Yeah. See, that's dope.
Hey,
Like, you just took it back to the 90s on that one. With the
Man,
scratching
that's
and
the
with
shit,
video.
man. Yeah, man. That was dope, man. Funny story about that video too. That abandoned building, like where I got the mic hanging. Man, somebody fucking called the cops on us. We had to pack up and get the fuck out of there. I wish we had more footage of that scene, but we only got a few takes. So
Oh,
they called the
shit.
cops on us and shit. I guess the owner, somebody owns that building. Somebody saw it, told them or something. So yeah, that was one of those guerrilla style shoots. But we got the job done, man. It was dope.
Right. See, that's some. I understand there's like safety regulations and all that, but if making a dope ass video, just let them make the video and then tell them, ask them
Hey,
politely
some
to
people
leave.
are cool, some people ain't, but I get it. To a degree, I get it because if I own that building, you go shoot a video, you fall and break your fucking leg, you can sue me because I didn't have it locked up properly and shit. You know, or some little kid goes in there and gets hurt. It's like, so I kind of get it, but I'm like, yo, man, I was about to be done in a minute. Like, you know, it's all good. We got we got it though. Shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it was like that whole song like takes me back to the 90s the entire time. And the way you're like in Andy Caps like hot fries and you're like too
Yeah.
clever. I was like, this guy knows how good he is. Like, you just know
Man.
how good you are.
Thank you, man. I put a lot of effort into those clever lines, man. And I know like that's part of being from battle rapping. It's like I know like that, like you pointed that out. Like most people go, oh, that's a catchy chord. It's like I'm saying something that you're gonna remember, hopefully, when you walk off in the verse. So I pride myself on that. So I'm glad you said that. And I think that goes over a lot of people's heads. So you caught a really good one, actually, man.
Right.
You
Yeah,
caught a good one.
it was just dope. And I was listening to it at first and I'm like, did he say Andy Caps like hot fries? And I was like, and then I realized that Andy Caps makes hot fries. And I was like, yeah, see, he does it. That's how
Yeah,
he does
man.
it. And I
Yeah.
think your freestyles too. You did like a series of freestyles like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And that's still solid on my playlist.
Yeah. Nice, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
still
Yeah,
solid on my
that was
playlist.
something about that song, man. That was I think what draws people to that is because they hear how I really felt. I was really like aggressive on that shit, and I was really angry for real. You know what I mean? Like when I was making that song in that period of my life, and I was mad as fuck at everybody. I was that disgruntled artist that, you know, every artist knows what phase I'm talking about, when I just feel like I ain't getting my just due and I'm working my ass off and people are fucking giving me the cold shoulder or trying to look over me or not include me or hating on me or gatekeeping or I felt like I wasn't getting my just due, and I just wanted to fucking tell every rapper, like, I'll fucking rip your head off. Like, you can't fuck with me, you know? And that's the whole energy I went into that with. I had the right beat. And it was funny, I was sitting on that beat forever and I didn't come up with nothing. And then that one day when I was mad, I put it on and I was like, oh, I got it today. Played that shit, man. And I remember when I dropped that, a lot of people woke up. I was like, oh, he's not fucking playing.
Mhm.
So yeah, man, that free three, that's a gem right there. There's some of my best bars I probably ever wrote in some of those schemes in that song for sure.
Yeah, yeah. It's like all of them. I think you had like 4 of them or 5. It might have been 5 because 4 we had Quattro. Then you had the 5th one was you rhymed everything with orange. It was the orange song.
Yeah, I have that. I got a bunch. I got let me see, the Icon freestyle, Epiphany freestyle, free three, Quattro. I think Orange was next. I had one called Raise Hell, and I had one called Stupid Rappers.
Okay.
I think that was it though. I think there was only like 7 or 8, and then I just kind of like moved on from it because I realized my whole catalog was just a bunch of fucking freestyles. And people are like, "What's your best song?" And I'm like, "Well, all my new shit is just me rapping for fucking 3 minutes straight." You know what I mean? Like, so I realized I'm like, I need to get some catalog together. I started working on singles and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, but I got some more freestyles coming, man. I think I gotta always sprinkle those in because that's some of my fans' favorite shit and some of my favorite shit to do and where I shine. But the songs are really important for replay value and shit. But that's why I'm glad you said you've been rocking with free three on your playlist because it's mainly just bars.
Yeah, it's like I'm just like every time I hear somebody, I'm like, "You guys know of Hatch Wiseguy?" They're like, "No." I'm like, "Come here, let me play this song."
That's what's
Bar, 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 bar. And I was like, "Damn!"
man.
And they're just like, "Yeah, this guy can spit." And I was like, "Hey, check him out. He's dope."
Yeah, man.
Like that's why, that's why I
You
love
should-
doing the show. I'm like, honestly, I'm a music fan, but I love doing the show because I actually get to meet the people that make the music, and it's just
Yeah.
and it, amazing people behind it and everything.
Well, I appreciate it,
And
man.
plus,
No, thank you for having me on again, man. I can't believe it's been 2 years. I didn't know it was that long. That's crazy.
I know, right? And that's nuts.
Yeah, time
But
been
yeah,
flying, man.
you've been busy though. I've reached a couple of times, but you just been busy and we haven't got the time yet. But
Especially like, yeah, man. Anybody watching this that may have been in my inbox and I didn't reach back out, bro. My shit stays flooded every day. I have so many messages, and a lot of it's like family and friends sending me way too many fucking reels and shit like that. Some of it's just motherfucker putting LOL replying to my story, but it's just I have so many fucking messages every week that I look and I'm like, I could either spend the next hour or so reading all this shit, or I could just move on with my day with more important shit. Because 90% of this is fluff. You know what I
right,
mean? So sometimes it's like I can't even get to my inbox right now. Like if you got my number, hit me. Like you know what I'm saying? Because that's how you can get a hold of me. That inbox shit, man. Fuck, I got people I never even met trying to talk to me about their life crazy shit, and I just people asking me for money in my inbox that I ain't seen in 20 fucking years. Like just crazy shit. So I don't do too much inbox. So don't take it
right.
personal. Anybody watching, you know.
Yeah, I always get the random person. It's usually like a family member that I haven't talked to in like years. Like I saw
Yeah.
you on YouTube. I saw you on YouTube. Blah 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 blah. And then it goes on for like a conversation, and then they drop the question. Hey, can I borrow a couple bucks? I know you're doing well. Like, no, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like I'm doing well. Sorry, but yeah, I'm sorry. I can't just hand out.
See, when people
I'd be broke myself if I did that.
when people find out I know you, man, they're gonna start hitting me up for money. Man, they're gonna be, oh, you rolling with that rich guy, Dan, man. I know you got a couple bucks.
It's not rich by any means necessary.
I'm talking shit.
So,
No, I'm talking shit. No, I'm
but
talking
yeah,
shit.
not yet. Anyways, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually.
Right.
I don't
On
even
the
want to
way.
be rich. Yeah, I don't even want to be rich. I just want to be happy and comfortable. That's it. I don't want to be rich.
Yeah, facts.
I don't need all that money.
Yeah, man. We think of rich as monetary, but really it's like shit. If you got couple good friends, couple good family members, and you're healthy and you got a roof, man, you're pretty rich right there, richer than 90% of the fucking earth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yep.
I just was in
Isn't that-
Egypt, man, and it made me realize how fucking fortunate I am and how and we are just for simple things that we don't even think about, man, that they don't have or they don't get to do over there. Just the fact that I can go to their country is a privilege. They can't even really get over to my shit for real. 90% of them or more probably could never, it's too hard for them to get over, the process and shit like that. And it costs money and a lot of, they just don't have the opportunities. They got just crazy, man. It's just like, damn, like we really got it. Like, we really got it. So I feel blessed, man.
When were you in Egypt?
Shit, 30 days ago.
Oh wow, so recently.
I was up in
Damn.
the pyramids, dog. I fucking was in that bitch, in the
Oh
Great
wow.
Pyramid. I fucking touched hieroglyphics, went to all type of, seen the Queen's fucking lair, and I mean, bro, I was standing where only kings were allowed to stand, and crazy shit, like touching the tombs of the fucking dog. I went and seen King Tut's mask, bro, like real crazy shit, bro. Like we were in that bitch. I was in this basement that Jesus fucking slept in and
Uh-huh.
hid out in for like 3 months while they were like hiding out. Like I'm standing at the well he drank from, like dog, insane things, like so much culture and history, just mind-blowing architecture that they so much shit they did back then in them ancient days 5,000 years ago that we can't even replicate today. You know what I mean? So raises a lot of eyebrows and theories and questions.
It does.
You know, and I'm a fucking nerd for some shit like that. So I was bugging out, man. It was crazy.
Yeah. Like Egypt is one of the places I really want to go. But it's on my bucket list right
Mhm.
before I pass away. I'm only 43. I don't know why I talk about death a lot, but I'm only 43. But yeah, I do want to go to Egypt. It's like one of my like top 5 spots I want to go.
Well, hey man, don't talk about death too much. The power of the tongue, brother. Watch out now.
Oh yeah, that's true. You can
I stopped
manifest the wrong thing. So
I stopped rapping about death. I heard Nas say a bar. Basically,
Mhm.
I can't remember the bar verbatim, but he was just like basically point out like motherfucking rappers always rap about death and then they end up dead. Like, chill,
Mhm.
bro. Like, stop even putting that shit in the world. Stop attracting shit. So I actually changed some lyrics that I had in the song. And then in the next song, I wrote about how I stopped rapping about death because I heard Nas say some shit. So it's just like, I don't know, I'm just throwing that out there. It's just a word of advice. I hope you take it.
It's that energy. I'm just saying, it's that energy out there. Like whatever energy you kick out, you're gonna get back.
This
So
world, this
be
universe we live
positive.
in, man, is a very special thing, man. And you just watch what you wish for and attract and things like that. That's all. But yeah, man. You said you want to go to Egypt. I will say this: the trip, I would say, is not for 80% of people that I know, because
It's a
certain
long plane ride.
luxuries you won't have, certain things that are normal, or certain things that are weird to you are normal there, and things like that. So a lot of people I don't think would have liked the trip that I went on. I was in the town living with the motherfucking people. I wouldn't have no resorts, no shit like that. We was in the community
Wow.
shopping at their stores, and it's just different over there. A lot of boundaries that we have here that are like, oh, personal, and like they don't have none of that shit. Like we went to the hospital for some shit, and while we're in the hospital room, like with the doctor, the fucking Uber who drives us there, he just walked in, like, hey, how you doing? Just walks in. It's like different. It's just different over there. They don't care about shit
Wow.
like that. It's like, yeah, I could go on forever. Egypt was the shit, man. But we were lucky to have like hot water and air conditioning. We made sure we did research to make sure, you know what I mean? You can't drink the water over there. There's just, you got
Yep.
to know what the fuck's going on before you go. And there's it could be a lot if you don't know better, you know what I mean? So,
Right.
but yeah,
You,
but if you ever
you
end up
want
going, reach out, man. I'll give you some tips.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. You're gonna end up like Brittany Griner though. You gotta research your laws before you travel, people.
Dog,
That's crazy. But
dog.
yeah.
Yeah,
But yes.
yeah. I'll tell you a
So
story
what
off air about how I almost got in trouble out there. I'll tell you off air.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
man. Gets sticky out there, but it's
But
all
yeah,
good. No.
so
What were you about to
what's
say?
in the future for Hatch Wise Guy? What we got going on?
I'm working on some collab projects with some couple very notable artists.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. These things get said all the time, and it's like we're still waiting on that album that Kendrick and J. Cole were talking about 12 years ago. It's like, we're still waiting on a lot of shit that gets said. So I don't want to speak too soon, but I'm working on some little like EPs, collab projects with two very dope, very known rappers that are some legends, man. And we already got music in the works. So I know we at least got songs, even if it doesn't end up being a full project. But that's what I'm working on. Just working on carrying out this Dirt and Diamonds campaign. I still have music videos. I still have songs to campaign. I still have interviews and things like that going on for the album. So we're still rolling this out. We've just begun, really. And in the meantime, working on all the new music. I've got hella songs, and you know what I'm saying, in the stash right now, and just trying to mold them into new bodies of music and adding new songs. And you know what I mean? I'm going to be making albums and projects now a lot more often. So I'm just trying to get it down to a science, because I dropped singles for so long. It didn't matter really. I could change angles on every song if I wanted. But this is when you're making real music projects, you know, you kind of, there's a method to the madness.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
man.
Awesome. But unfortunately, we are running out of. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all love.
This is the part of the show where I hate, especially when it's going good. We got good conversations going.
I talk too much, man. I took up all the time, brother.
It's all good. It's all good. I always tell people, I'm like, don't be afraid to talk too much, because it makes my job easy. You know, like all I gotta do is listen and then conversate. So yeah.
And these type of podcast settings, man, I get the yapping, man, and it just sometimes I got a lot to say on certain topics. You know,
hey, it happens. It happens. But yeah, everyone. I want to thank you for coming out and taking some time out of your day to talk with me. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for all the comments and everything. And we're gonna get into another video. Is your newest release, Yikes with 38 Special. Is there anything you want to say with this?
38 Special. This was a big monumental moment right here, man. 38's one of the dopest motherfuckers in the game for what we do in our niche of hip hop. So this was a pleasure and an honor at the same time. This is a banger, man. Lots of bars, hard, gritty shit. Shot this in Chinatown out in Manhattan. Yeah, the latest one. So check this out. Yikes, 38 Special Hatch.
All right, guys. Shit. All right, guys. We'll leave you with that. With Yikes with the Hatch Wiseguy, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Love you guys. Stay up. Peace.
Yeah.
Real speech, baby.
Yikes. Let's go. Yikes. Hey, y'all, infrared beam, keep my eye on right. All that mean is that you gon' die on sight. My shooter don't get paid if that guy alright. When I hear nigga died, I be high off life. You got yours off rap, I got mine off white. I came in this rap game just to buy y'all rights. Shoot his house up, my bullets had a drywall fight. Put a bag on his back like you dive off flights. Yikes, my shooters ain't dressed in black. That's too suspicious, they coming in expensive slacks. Hard body with the double breast vest to match. Expect nothing less from 38 Special Hatch. Trust, I fell in love with Benz lights. I don't give a fuck about what you and your friends like. Y'all pussy, your squad look like 10 dykes. You so scary, you wear a helmet on a gym bike.
Spent nights, really doing what these rappers pin right. Gazin tight, only thing you peddle was a Schwinn bike. Seen them live that hen life, till they soak they brain up, dope they vein up. Cocaine turn my closest cousin to a total stranger. Low key, like a vocal trainer. Know some gangsters started being alarming to my wholesome neighbors. My mother's worried I cannot control my anger. Wanna see me headline shows, not the local paper. Real speech. I don't claim Mr. Street dude. I just get my hands dirty if I need to. Seeing all my checks in advance, that's a preview. Made your girl wet through her pants, that's a gene pool. Yikes, these young boys better learn a lesson. Don't answer questions without requesting attorneys present. Words are weapons and conversing is at your discretion. For you turned against it and the jury turned him urban legend. Real speech. That's the worst case position. Big facts. Too cold, so my birthplace admitting. Fly guy with superb tasting women. Your girl hit the celly like first day in prison. Mall shot when I touch down. All guap, no alarm clock, but I'm up now. This that hard shit, fly shit, squall shit. Wise guy with the 38 like a mob hit.
Special Hatch. Special Hatch.
Yikes.